everyone, I'm Ramli Ibrahim, Chairman of Sutra Foundation. Welcome to Embrace 5, which is about Temiar Cuisine at Sutra, and we have titled this as Asyiknya Rasa Asli. We have been engaging with the Orang Asli community over a couple of years, and I remember the first time when I went to Sante, the Temiar village, it was with anthropologist Marina Rosman, who wrote one of the great books on the Temiar called The Healing Sound of Malaysian Forests. And this is about Temiar music and medicine. And our informant was Busunga, who was a distinguished Temiar leader who happens also to be the producer and DJ for a very popular Orang Asli program of RTM called program Asyik. And so on the last trip to Sante before the dinner, we were lucky to have brought with us Abtin Javid, who recorded the experience. So we have some footages that we are using for this short clip of the video. At the same time, we had requested Sabira Sheikh to be the host, because Sabira is such a wonderful chef herself, so she would know how to present this night to the urban dweller friends of ours.
Ramli had organized several trips to the Temiar village to prepare this special dinner of Temiar Cuisine. The trip was a lucky opportunity for me to experience a close encounter with the life of an indigenous community, close to the rainforest of Malaysia. I am pleased to be able to share with you some of my video of our interaction with these wonderful people. You can imagine our apprehension when I saw miles upon miles of logs piled up on top of one another beside the road as we approached the village of Sante. Every 5 minutes, lorries carrying to the brim those loads of timber from the rainforest would pass us by. I was not only sad but also depressed. This settlement was beside the muddied river, which I'm sure was as the result of the logging upstream. I was struck how pervasive the bamboo culture was in their life. They used bamboo to construct their houses as containers, musical instruments, decorations, food, and many more. One of my lasting impressions of the Orang Asli was how gentle they were and how close they were with the nature. They not only lived with the nature, but they were also part of the nature.
I am Sabira Sheikh, and I acted as the cultural bridge to introduce the Temiar cuisine to our friends, the urban dwellers, who were curious to understand the Orang Asli culture. I was there to help with the presentation of their food. What better way to introduce the Temiar culture than through their cooking? We had 6 Temiar specialist chefs, women of the village of Sante, to take charge of the cooking with several of their assistants. The sylvan ambience of Sutra House was the perfect setting for this unique dinner experience. Sivaraja Natarajan prepared the decorations with authentic Orang Asli handicrafts and streamers. Tables were elegantly prepared with plates and utensils from recyclable upe or betel nut sheaves. The community cooking session was held outdoors in Sutra's compound as we wanted to preserve the authenticity of the Temiar cuisine. The generosity of the Temiars in sharing their special cooking methods and recipes at this special dinner was palpable. Yes, I was privileged to be able to observe these village cooks who were repositories of their traditional culinary knowledge. The firewood and decorations were brought a few days earlier, and so were the thick bamboo to cook the fish, chicken, venison, rice, tapioca, and various other roots and vegetables. All of the Asli ingredients, which included shoots of bamboo and wild ferns, tapioca roots and coconut, had to be obtained fresh. The bamboo stems in which to cook the ingredients had to be sourced from nearby Orang Asli settlements. I noted that the Asli ingredients contained sufficient essential nourishment, from trace minerals to vitamins, vital to human health. The Orang Asli's method of cooking in bamboo, employed the earliest known method of pressure cooking, is able to preserve the essential vitamins and minerals. In the evening, the Temiar chefs acted as co-hosts and greeted our guests in a charming welcome line, dressed in specially designed and printed red t-shirts and sarongs. Every guest was presented with an authentic Temiar headgear and sash made of young coconut fronds. It was a special Temiar night of haute cuisine with a who's who of Kuala Lumpur. There was a recital of poetry by Orang Asli poet and display of solo flautists. Assisted by the Temiar chefs, each dish and manner of its preparation was explained as the bamboo stem was sliced vertically to reveal the delicious cooked food inside. It was an evening to remember, as educative as it was entertaining. For a majority of those present, the cuisine came as something of a revelation. More significantly, it proved to be a great bonding exercise with the Temiars, the often little understood, much exoticized and rather disenfranchised community in their present state. It is important that we remind ourselves that our Orang Asli are actually the first Malaysians and the dearest member of our larger Malaysian family.